Hey everybody, it's just another video game podcast. This is episode 23 for the week of February 17th to February 24th. Joining me is Tyler. He is back from his birthday off day.
I heard that was a hell of a night.
What did you hear?
I heard a couch went over the balcony.
We did throw a couch over the balcony.
You know what I heard? You know what I heard?
What?
I heard Brian's here too.
I am
He
here.
is here.
I need to circle back real quick. You threw a couch off a balcony? You weren't moving?
Well,
this was a party? This was a rock star level party?
It was.
Tell it.
Okay, so my friend from my hometown came up and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring the couch," and I was like, "All right," because he had this couch to give us.
Well, it's like I'm gonna bring the vodka, or I'm gonna bring the.
No, he brought him a
Cards
birthday
Against
present, a free
Humanity.
new couch. And they're on the third floor.
Okay.
Yeah,
How are you going to get that couch out of there when you're drunk?
So we're like, "Hey, this couch is much better than our couch, and our couch is kind of broke. Let's just toss it."
All right, interesting story.
It's
time.
like 20 feet from the dumpster. So
and then we just carried it in dumpster.
I mean, ground level, 3 floors down, their balcony is 20 feet from the dumpster. So.
All right. Well, no one got hurt. No authorities were called. So.
Yeah.
I mean, no authorities were
So
called.
now it's just an interesting story.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just a story I get to tell.
Yeah.
Hey, for my birthday, we chucked the couch off. Woo!
Announcement time!
What's
The announcement for, well, it's not like I do announcements every time. We have an announcement. We are starting a new podcast, sort of a spin-off podcast, in celebration of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. You can find us doing a little book club type podcast weekly called Chat of the Wild.
Expect
Oh, man.
spoilers.
Oh, boy.
I did there. If you look it up right now, it's still waiting for verification on iTunes. I am on Google Play right now, so you can find it on there. I did like a little 2-minute intro just explaining it. I'll do it on here though. The idea will be each episode, each of us will be going through about 10-15 minutes of just storytelling of the things that have been going on. From everything that we've seen of Breath of the Wild, it lends to that idea that we are all going to have our own individual stories to tell. That some of us may end up getting to like the first dungeon pretty quickly. You know, we don't plan on.
Don't intend to. I'm gonna fuck around as long as I can.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I'm going to get sidetracked, so it's just going to be like Skyrim for me.
Sure,
It
yeah.
just really is.
So we'll have some stories like that. I want to try to make it to where we will keep pace with each other story-wise. That, you know, we won't really talk about story stuff until we've all been there. So that hopefully if you're playing along, you can listen along with us each week. That's kind of the idea.
Not be so.
It's kind of that that phenomenon when you're playing open world games that your friends are also playing and you just kind of meet and go, "Oh my god, I just did this." And I've never seen that before, or
Yeah, we also will have at the beginning of it.
Well, the stories.
Yes, at the beginning of that new podcast, which again is Chat of the Wild, we're going to be doing a little couple giveaways that are Breath of the Wild related. So listen out for that. I don't want to say much more. We still haven't made any concrete decisions, but we are looking into that.
Well, I'm waiting on bated breath.
I mean, none of you guys are going to win.
No, I can't
win.
wait to hear what we're doing.
Okay.
I'm as excited as the listener.
I'll win for someone.
You sly dog, you.
No, we're not doing that. If we, I'm
kidding.
gonna have to come down on one of you guys hard if that happens. If I hear some shady stuff going on in this business.
Oh no, none of that.
All right.
I just want to hear what we're doing.
Team Rocket planning over here.
We'll talk after the
All
episode.
right, Jesse.
I don't want to be either of those two.
You don't what?
Tyler, you've been out for a week. What have you been playing in the meantime?
I would totally be games.
Okay, well, my birthday weekend, I played Kingdom Hearts.
You like Kingdom Hearts?
I love Kingdom
Really?
Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is one of my faves.
Whatever.
No 3.
You know, we spent the whole episode talking about Kingdom Hearts the day you were gone.
Yeah, that's why we were asking if you listened to the podcast.
I
Actually,
didn't get to listen
he
to
asked
anything.
you. I knew you hadn't because you hadn't brought it up all week about it.
There was even an issue with it in the middle of the week that I was just like, hey, everything's fine. And you were like, oh, I can't wait to listen. And you were like,
I was.
Oh, I guess I'm not going to listen.
I got super busy this week at work.
Yeah, that's fine.
I really did. They made me move out of my room because someone else is taking it as a office. And I'm like, thanks for calling me.
I bet you like that.
Yeah,
that sucks.
But
so you've been playing Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, I decided. I was like, let's try to finish Birth by Sleep because I never did, and because it pissed me off. Well, it pissed me off again.
You know.
So I quit it again, and then I was like, I'm just gonna start a new game on 1. And I don't know. I put like 20 hours into it.
Oh, I put like 20 hours. Yeah. In BG.
I like playing the classics. You know.
Besides that, I've still been playing Fire Emblem every day.
I deleted mine.
I think you're the only one.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I haven't deleted mine. I just haven't gone back to it. I like it. I just haven't gone back to it
every day. Still.
I'm not that big. I mean, the thing is, I'm not that big into like mobile games in general.
I'm not.
I like video games.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And there are video games on my phone, so I'll check them out. But there are very few that really grabbed me for very long. And Fire Emblem Heroes is a good game, but it just didn't. It wasn't the one to break that for me.
It was good. It is good. I still like it. I don't have anything really bad to say about it.
I get it.
Other than that,
it grabbed me more than Mario did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Me too.
I felt inclined to keep Mario on longer because I paid $10 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I eventually erased it.
I'll just say the only other thing that I'll say about Heroes is the reason that I decided to delete it is that I felt the only reason that I was playing it was to roll the dice to get characters. Mm-hmm. And that was the only reason.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And I didn't feel inclined to really do much more than that. So I was like, you know what? There's plenty of mobile games that I can sort of see the line that I'm going to be following in this game. I can almost I'll see my future of this game and be like, I don't care to put in the time to get to that. And that's what happened with me with Heroes.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's just I'm getting more out of it than others.
That's good. I mean, you of the three of us, you're the biggest Fire Emblem fan.
Yeah.
You've played. Each of us have only played one Fire Emblem game,
I think
right?
I've played all of
Brian
them except for...
have only played one.
I haven't gotten a character from that game that,
The only one I haven't played was, Path of Radiance?
Yeah, so you...
That's the GameCube one?
Yeah, it's that one.
So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you're real hardcore into Heroes.
I love it. I just got Erica from Sacred Stones.
Okay.
That's something. Anyways, and then Pokemon Go, because Gen 2 came out, so I've been walking around a lot.
Yeah, my mom is like way into it right now.
Did you pick it back up, Brian?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
Mm-hmm.
My wife picked it back up.
Pokemon.
She was surprised that I did.
I really thought about it. I almost did.
I got
then.
I didn't play Gen 2. I didn't play Pokemon.
That was my favorite one.
Them adding more Pokemon means nothing.
So yeah,
that was the thing. See, there's another one. It's like Gen 2 was my favorite one. That's the one that me and my brother played side by side. We got it both. We got a Game Boy Color, and he got silver, and I got gold. We got it on Christmas Day. We started playing it immediately as we opened it up, and I don't know. I just have so many more memories with that one.
Silver, because I was so into Red and Blue. I don't know what it is.
But that's why Gold and Silver was so good, because you go back to Red and Blue after you beat Gold and Silver.
Yeah,
you go back,
which is super cool.
For me, it's always been, I like RPGs. I don't love RPGs.
I love RPGs.
There aren't really any turn-based RPGs that I spend a lot of time in that I will dabble in each kind of series. Pokemon, I've only played like 3 Pokemon games. I like them all. I've only played 3 of them. Final Fantasy games, I've played maybe 6 or 7 of them. Only like 3 of them I played all the way through.
I played almost every Final Fantasy. I played every Pokemon except for Black and White 2.
Yeah. There's so many times where some big RPG comes out and I look at it and be like, that looks like a really good game. And then before I know it, I'm telling myself, you don't want to play that. Like that looks really cool, but that's not the kind of games that you like, Jeremy. Get over it. Like I just have this urge to play everything where I'm like, that game looks pretty. That one looks interesting. I'm like, I'm only going to play it like 8 hours, and the game will require 50 plus from you. So
yeah, and going back to Pokemon Go, for months, my mom would just be like showing me silhouettes and going, "What is that?" I'm like, "Well, that's a Haunter." Like I can
original 151.
I know
tell all of those.
Their silhouettes, hands down.
Yeah.
In the last week or two, she's been like,
"I'm a sad human being."
Well, in the last week or two, she's like, "Hey, what's this?" I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I don't know.
This Gen 2. It kind of looks like Sentret because I kind of know what that is.
Sentret,
but I mean, like I can pick out.
I don't have any of the starters.
A handful of the Gen 2 ones, but you know, I don't know. I might get on there just to get the new EVs.
Yeah, I'm
because I love EVs.
Sure,
but you know,
EV Evolutions.
I need new gameplay to pull me back into it. Adding more Pokemon. I had trouble enough getting more than like 60 different types in that one. So
I was
throwing another 100 plus in.
I was on it every day until the end of November, and just all of a sudden, I was done.
Yeah,
I was just
I
done.
quit, and then I started getting back on it. But
so how's your Pokedex coming?
I'm still
new
missing
Gen 2.
a lot. Oh, on Gen 2?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still missing a
you
lot.
getting out there, all right.
Yeah.
You have a general number of how many you've caught of the new gen?
New gen, probably like 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this has only been like a week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it hasn't been out very long, and I've only went walking like 3. I've only actually gotten to go out walk through like 3 times because I play Overwatch.
It was a good week for it to come out. Good Lord.
Yeah, no, exactly, and that's why. And then
the weather that's been where we live, Jesus.
Right. But and then the last game I've been playing was it was on sale for Anime Month.
Oh yeah.
For on Xbox, it was Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Okay.
I love that shit. I beat it. I just beat it before coming here.
It's a fighting game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they all fighting games?
Yeah.
I've never seen Naruto.
But they stick to the story.
They stick
right?
straight to the story.
Yeah, okay. That's all I really know. I don't know anything about the Naruto story.
But the funny thing is the game, the English dub for the game finished before the show. The show isn't even fully English dubbed yet.
Yeah.
But the game is. And the game goes as far as the show does.
Interesting.
And the show's done.
That's
so
cool.
I really like that stuff. I love anime. But I love those Naruto games so fucking much. They're so fun.
I would love to get into some anime, but it's like I like the shorter ones. I mean, I don't know how far it's going to go, but I loved Attack on Titan. But it's like we've only had one season.
I've read past the first season.
I was
I haven't read it. I'm waiting for the end.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed when it didn't end. I was like, I thought this was going to be kind of like
that's what I thought it was too. I thought it was going to be a 1-season thing because like I need to see One Punch Man. Everyone talks about One Punch Man.
That's funny. Yep. It's a funny one.
I saw the first episode. It was pretty cool.
But
I'm not huge into anime, but like my favorite show of all time is an anime, Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
I like.
That's a good one.
I like short.
Full
in general.
I've never seen that one.
That one's a good one.
It's pretty cool. I haven't gotten deep into it.
Well, here's the thing. My favorite anime, Fooly Cooly.
Fooly Cooly is amazing, and they're bringing it 6 episodes.
And they're bringing it back. Yep, that's the. Yeah, I believe it's 6 episodes.
Fooly Cooly, FLCL. Mm-hmm. That show is incredible.
Well, see, Full Metal isn't that long of an anime. Like if you,
it's like 2.5 seasons, 3 seasons.
It's
right?
technically 4 seasons, but it's only like 50 episodes.
It's getting longer every time you guys are talking about it.
It's only like 50 episodes.
You're losing me.
It's it's like Trigun length.
It's
you ever watch Trigun?
It's just in like 4 chapters. Is what
the most recent thing outside of Attack on Titan that I actually really got into was Bleach. Oh. And I watched like over 100 episodes.
That's more on Naruto side than.
I really like Bleach, but I forgot what episode I was on. The English dub was like, wherever I was watching it, they were out of English dub, and I didn't want to I didn't want to switch over to the Japanese one. I don't like switching them. When the voices change, that puts me off. Switch. But yeah, I really like Bleach, but I'll never go back to it because there's so many episodes. And
I will say, if you watch Full Metal, go to Brotherhood. Don't go to the normal one. They're the same thing, but Brotherhood is more adult.
Oh,
is that the only difference? It's like they redid it.
Is that the only difference?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So you can start with Brotherhood. And
no, just watch Brotherhood, and you don't even have to watch the original. It's the same thing.
Yeah. It's
just the original one. It's like for the kids. Like
okay,
sure. Brotherhood is more adult. It's got the language and everything, and it's got the blood and.
It would be like the Toonami version versus the Adult Swim version.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Yes. Better.
Also, everybody watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
I'm totally caught up on it now.
That's the best anime of all time.
All that.
Totally
you watch all the movies too?
Oh no, I haven't watched the movies.
Oh my god!
Okay, I gotta watch the movies too.
Mm-hmm. If you watch their actual playlist, the movies are stuck in.
That's the problem.
Do they have a Garlic Jr. one?
Okay. I'll have to do that.
Do they have a Garlic Jr. one?
Mm-hmm. Well, they do the Garlic Jr. saga.
Okay.
Where they cover it in one episode.
Yeah, and it's super quick. And
It's great.
It's great.
It's so fucking great. Because it was nothing but garlic! Alright. That's enough of the anime corner.
Yeah. I think it's the first time we went deep on something non-video.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was.
That's alright.
Playing net.
I kept slogging through XCOM. Since you weren't here last week,
How's XCOM? I've never played it.
It's great.
I have one of them on my Xbox because it was free.
Okay, so yeah, that's why I think I have it on Xbox.
Unknown, I think that's the one.
That was the first of the remake.
Yeah, that's the one I've been playing. Because I've been playing Fire Emblem and like I was enjoying it, but I wanted something that like I could actually complete or actually make good progress through. Yeah. And then it wasn't like holding me back. So
a little more satisfying game.
Yeah. However, that game is really hard.
That's what I hear.
I'm thinking of starting over.
Sure, yeah.
Because I think I've fucked up.
Spec'd wrong?
No, I mean, yeah.
That's what gets me.
Like,
I shouldn't have used it on that.
Yeah.
Well, I got a couple countries that have already pulled out of the XCOM program.
So you pissed someone off?
Well, I didn't help them enough.
So you pissed them off?
Yeah, like so they reached full panic level, and then they were like, "Fuck this, we're out. We're not giving you money anymore." They'll chip in money?
Was it something where you just accidentally ignored them, or were you in a situation where like I can't help
you can't go to that country on your own. You have to wait for a UFO to show up or for an attack to happen. And then at that same time, there will be like 2 or 3 different countries you have to pick between. So one of them, you will drop their panic level by 2, and the surrounding countries might drop by 1, depending on what kind of attack it was. And then the other one, the other 2 countries, their level will be raised by 1. The problem is, they didn't in the tutorial tell me how to make fighter jets, which are the things that shoot down the UFOs. And I didn't know that I needed to have one of those flying over each continent to stop the UFOs. So I'm just like, UFO shows up, I'm like, well, I can't do anything about it. Like, how do I know? And like, the game never really showed me how to make an infiltrator, which is what they called the fighter jet. There's a couple other things that like I didn't know I needed to be doing, and I've also recently just like hit some really tough battles. And in my haste, because I don't have a shitload of time to play video games, I have been making stupid moves. And
I did the same thing on Naruto.
Getting some people killed. I'll go quickly over with you, Tyler. It's a lot like, it's a turn-based strategy. It's a lot like kind of Fire Emblem.
Is it like
cover-based? You want to stay behind cover and strategically plan where your guy is going to end up by the end of the turn. As you level them up, sometimes you can get perks where it's like a 2-lane skill tree, but you can pick either lane as you go along. But you only get 1 out of the 2, and so sometimes you can make it so that a guy can move and then fire, because snipers, they have to fire from where they stand.
Right.
But there's sometimes where you can let them fire and then move after their turn or after that. Or someone can move, a heavy guy can move and then fire, or there's like things like that. And then you go into these turn-based battles. Outside of that, you're playing Fallout Shelter. So you're stacking your underground base, and if you put certain kinds of laboratories or power generators connected to each other, they get a boost. The other thing I didn't figure out was that they don't have to be parallel to each other or on the same. They don't like on the same horizontal plane. You could put one floor below it, and that will also get the boost. So you can like Tetris puzzle piece everything.
Oh, gotcha.
And I didn't plan that out either. So I'm really thinking about starting over again. But now I'm getting deeper into the I've wasted too much of my precious little time on this game that I really, really, really want to play and really want to beat.
I get that. I mean,
I've started over Skyrim like 20 times.
I mean, there's probably a good chance, though, that if you decide to stop at this point, you probably won't go back.
Yeah.
Because we've got a special game coming out in a week.
Yes. And
that's going to take all of our attention.
Basically, I'm going to be playing nothing but that. And
it's going to really suck if we do get a bunch of review copies of various games. Because we are going to pull ourselves
be so
away.
good. Yeah, but you know what? Hey, I would have excuses to... I mean...
I'm playing games every day.
I mean, that's what I do.
That's what I do.
God bless you.
I'm sorry. I go to work, and as soon as I get
Brian,
home...
sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
Sacrifices to... You guys come over once a week. I can't sacrifice any more than I already do about how this place looks. I'm the only one doing things around this house.
Okay. I'm not getting into that. What else have we played?
Yeah, that's it.
No, it isn't. Since our last recording...
Oh, good lord. We played a shitload on... So, were you able to come over? Because I was telling you, like, you said you had friends that you could make it.
No, they still stayed. They stayed and hung out, and then they didn't leave until like 1, and it was after you had already been like,
all right,
I'm heading over.
I didn't see that message until
when you asked that. I was
home.
just like, Brian, clearly he wasn't there. Like, he couldn't.
Right.
What are you talking
I told him, I was like, hey, if I don't hit you back, go ahead and leave because I can't.
Yeah, so like I saw that message after I got home and I felt kind of bad maybe. No. But holy shit.
We spent, 4 or 5 hours just playing
most
every
just
VR thing that I had.
Yeah, like
other things.
Man. Rez is amazing in VR.
Yes.
I watched someone play it, but I still haven't.
Next time you come over, you're gonna play. I'm gonna have you play one level of Rez, and then you're gonna play Area X.
Oh my god,
that's what Brian did, and I think that's the best way to show off what Rez was and how great Area X is.
Okay. Area X is really cool. It's
Here you go. Ow.
It's. I don't want to say it's easier because it wasn't easier.
You beat the first level of Rez. But then you died in Area X.
Right, but it was repetitive, but I know it keeps going. Like it has to keep going. But like it kind of got repetitive in such a way, but like it was
Area X isn't nearly as distracting as original Rez. You aren't flying down corridors of like crazy polygonal structures. Mm-hmm. You are kind of floating in darkness for most of it, and you're like kind of flying, almost like you're flying through space in a way.
Controlling with the head is awesome because I'm just sitting there like and like I'm totally getting into the beat with it, and like he's got a little video of me like just sitting there like just bobbing my head and looking around and targeting things and like. And it helped because I wanted to stay in tune with the music because when you release with the music, not only does it give you more points, which I don't know how many points I scored. I wasn't paying any attention to that.
Yeah, that's not.
But it makes the song cooler,
right?
When you release at a certain time because like if you can get into a pattern where you target a bunch of things and let go of the target button at the same time each measure. Like you'll start to get a pattern, like if you let go at the right time, and like you'll start to kind of create the song the way you want to hear it, or the way you kind of like just happen to hear it. It was it was really good. We played a little Overcooked, that was fun.
I haven't played that with anybody.
I've been really wanting to play it, and Yeah, Jeremy, you're
I
right.
said when we were playing that Overcooked is so much better when you're playing with someone you're not married to.
Because they're not getting mad.
Like,
No,
As
well,
mad?
it's not. Yeah, exactly.
or
It's a
they're
different
gonna
kind
leave.
of mad. It's like a
Yeah, if you're not married to them, they're gonna leave in a few hours, and you don't have to deal with the
the
fallout.
You don't have to be
everything.
like, "Are you still mad at me?"
Like, baby,
Like,
I
Are you
know.
mad at me about the double cheeseburger?
I'm
with
sorry
the
that-
tomato?
I'm sorry I yelled at you, but
I
you
should've
just
done
couldn't
the
do it
dishes.
fast enough.
Oh.
Yeah. And also you're right that like no matter how you try and plan things out, it eventually devolves into chaos.
Yep.
It doesn't matter like as someone who has worked in kitchens for years, like you like that game eventually maybe you can get to a place where like you know what you're doing if you've played that level over and over and over again. It eventually makes sense, much like Tom Goes to the Mayor. It eventually makes sense if you see it over and over again. But like playing it a second time, having a game plan, like all right, we're gonna go back into this level, and we're gonna fucking 3-star that level, and yeah, we did, but it was still chaos.
Yep.
And it was great. It was so much fun. I really like playing that a lot.
The game's like
What's
Diner Dash on
more-
crack.
Yeah, it is kind of like that. What was because we did the playroom stuff. We did all the playroom stuff.
Is the little robot game.
But
The
that's
one that we
you
played.
and I
Because
played.
you
Right.
probably played the Mario ripoff.
But I
that
actually got
game's
to
fun,
be.
though.
I actually got to
Really
be
cool.
in
I liked
the headset this time, and he was
Oh
the
yeah,
little
you
guy
didn't
jumping
get to use the
around.
headset last time.
Yeah, and we figured out how to.
Well, we figured it out, but at the end of the
but it
level,
was too late. So yeah,
we
went
got all
through-
the trophies for that level this
We
time.
we collected everything, and then we played some of the other ones that are in that vein. One of them is you play as Godzilla in the headset, and you're just like knocking over buildings as you like swing your head around.
It's all head movement. Everything is head movement.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like after playing the heist or London Heist, I'm trying to do making sound effects to see if it does anything, but all it does is give you a high pitched ow ow. So like as you're yelling, it just brings this high pitched monster noise through the TV.
It's helium. It's
Yeah,
like your
it's-
voice in helium.
It's helium
Okay.
voice. So I'm just going.
And, yeah, it's pretty funny, and it's cool because at the end of it, it's basically a versus mode. He's the monster. I'm the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And the first half of it we're running from him. The second half, he's sitting there, and I'm trying to throw things at him to hit him.
And
So
to
his
dodge.
view, he's got these little things flying at him. He's got to dodge his head around.
I
And VR is really cool.
I almost made it. I
Yeah,
was
it was really
so
close.
We got right down to the very end, and you got me.
Yeah.
And then the other one was the
There's the Bandit game.
I tell you what's on the wanted poster.
Yeah, you tell me what's
Right.
on the one poster,
It's
and I have
kinda
to
like-
identify him. It's Guess Who.
Okay.
It's totally Guess Who, except you're co-op Guess Who. And that was kind of like he's got mustache, nothing else. Shoot, and you can see him. You can see the back of the head of all of these robots, and then you just see him point at some guy and shoot them.
Okay.
And that was kind of fun. Is there anything else we really played before I talk about the greatest thing I've ever done?
I'm trying to think. Is it VR related? The greatest thing you've ever done?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that one. Let me see. I'm trying to think.
Shut up, Jack. You didn't play VR.
Because you didn't play Super Hypercube.
No.
You didn't. You played Thumper.
Thumper was weird.
It's intense.
It was kind of intense, and like to call it a rhythm game, yeah.
It's a rhythm game, but
it's
it's
totally a
not
rhythm
anything-
game, but it's like watching that racing game.
Yeah, it's like F-Zero rhythm game.
Yeah,
in a way.
it's totally an F-Zero rhythm game. It was weird.
Really cool though.
I liked it.
I
Yeah,
think
and
I've seen
like
that one.
just the way that you can see the path winding up in front of you, and you know you're about to get there, and you have to, if you get a certain amount of hit the same spots in a row, that you shoot a pulse up the road ahead of you, and it hits the shadowy figure that's there. Like, and I don't know, it was really stylish. It was really cool.
That's one of my
it.
favorite
I want to
games.
play more of it. I'd love to have a night just myself in a room playing that.
It's one of those games that it's really good if you're into rhythm games like me, where
I love rhythm.
I love to get really focused on a game and get just nail
And
each
kill
song
it.
down.
And fucking kill it.
Yeah, and going back, because I've played the very first level of Thumper 4 or 5 times. I've gotten S rank on all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Not every level, just the first level, because it just gets harder and harder after that.
Yeah.
But it would be where I would play through the first level. I'd be like, okay, go to the second level, get done with the second level, jump back to the first level, because I'm like, I'm in a good groove right now where I think that if I bring it back down to difficulty, I can nail this one.
Yeah.
And Thumper's really good for that. It gives you some really good feelings when you just nail something. You just see it, and it gets a good beat going with it. And then when you hit it just right, it makes a different sound, and then it launches.
Yeah, I was trying to
and
differentiate between the sounds, and I'm not sure I really figured it out.
Yeah, it takes time. You have to play through the level a few times.
It was the turns.
Turns are hard.
That was the one where I didn't quite know when exactly I was.
You were doing turns wrong. I let you do it. It was fine.
Yeah.
But to maximize your score and to get the rhythm properly, you were doing it wrong.
Okay.
You were doing it where
I would get there,
you were
then
pressing, and then you were hitting it at a different time. It's you have to sort of hit the turn. You have to hit X and hit the turn at the same time at the apex of the turn.
Okay.
That's the goal.
I was holding X and then turning at the
apex. Because you were doing X a little bit before the turn.
Yeah, to set myself up.
Yeah, and that's
holding
that's
the button down in Guitar Hero.
Yeah, that's the safe.
I was holding it down ready to strum.
Right.
When I hit the apex. So.
But to get the best score, you got to take the risk. Of hitting them both at the same time, and then you get a different sound when you do it that way. Really great game.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Was there anything else?
Well, there was another game that I'll bleed into that we played afterwards, but you can go ahead and talk about the most badass thing that you've done.
Holy shit. Windlands?
Windlands.
You need to give me the email for the guy who made that game, because that is the most fun I have had. That is the most badass I have ever felt.
Send him a thing on Twitter.
Playing something I would have to get on Twitter.
Well, you should be on Twitter.
You should be already.
All right, whatever.
Whatever.
For the sake of the podcast and the future of the
podcast. All right, fine.
Bro,
sell my soul.
We got him. We already sold our souls.
They're not giving me enough for my soul right now.
Yeah.
So Windlands.
Never do.
I'm just gonna stop paying attention to your Twitter shit. So Windlands is it's Spider-Man.
It's a windy land.
It's Spider-Man.
It's fucking Spider-Man. You're holding the controller, and
it's a VR game, by the way. I don't know if we said that.
Okay, it's a VR game. You got the controller. It's only left trigger, right trigger, right?
And X to jump.
X to jump. Right. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. So and you're
minimalistic in general, though.
That's and you're playing on all these giant cliff face plateaus, whatever, that have trees and bushes all over them, and you can grapple to the trees, the trees and bushes.
Oh, I know that game.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So
there's a bunch of floating islands. And you throw the grapple to the trees and you can swing to each island.
You can do left trigger.
I've seen that played.
Left trigger and right trigger.
I know what you're talking about.
And you look. I fucking hate my cats. That better not be my box of Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it?
Was it? Yeah, totally was. You're a shitbag.
Yay!
Yeah, I've got all my Game Boys are in that box. Thankfully they're bubble wrapped, but I hate my cats.
Windlands.
Christ. Yes, Windlands. So
it looks like a fun game.
You stare. There's a reticle.
Yeah.
And that's what you target with, and so you're just going and you get momentum going.
Like Minecraft-y.
And it's really simplistic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know
what you're talking about.
Man,
I just want to make sure that was the right game. I was on the same track.
Nothing I've played in VR feels like that. It was so fucking good.
The only complaint, I don't even like to call it a complaint because that's just how the game is. You're not really even shooting a grapple. It's more of like a hook shot, like in Zelda.
Yeah.
Because it's like it has like a bunginess to it, where you shoot it and it pulls you towards that part.
Yeah.
Rather than it being, because you want at points to shoot it at something above you and then swing under it.
Yeah, and stay extended.
Yeah. So, but when you're going towards it, if you don't, you have to let go soon. Otherwise, you just run right into the thing you're grabbing.
Yeah. So if you had like a way to shoot the hook shot out and then like hit up on the corresponding stick to pull yourself in, and to do nothing to stay extended like that, that would be great.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt so. It felt so good. I felt so badass when I nailed things. And like I just there are assists in the game, and I played for a little bit with them on, and I was just like, look, I just want to feel it all, and if I get sick, then I get sick and I'll turn it back on. But I want to like drop into the deep end and see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, and I think that most people that play VR and are like into it, that's a big step that most people want to take. Is because the idea gets in your head when you're first playing VR is it's just like, oh man, imagine a Call of Duty like this. And people that spend a lot of time
Half-Life
like,
2.
No,
Half-Life
you're not going to be able to do that kind of game with it. But here's why.
Yeah.
And even when you turn all the assists off in Windlands, it's still a slow moving game.
Yes.
The only time you're moving fast is when you're grappling something
or
and you're like
turning
swinging through the air. Yeah,
because they have a segmented like cardinal compass, cardinal direction.
I've heard it called like the pie chart turn.
Yeah, and I turned that off because like honestly, the pie chart thing like it left me with like this feeling of like I didn't have enough control. But when I turned it off, it took a little getting used to. Like in my eyes, I could feel like, oh man, like my eyes were gonna throw up.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel like I was gonna throw up, but my eyes were like, hold on, let me get used to this. And eventually, I kind of got to the like after about like 10 minutes, like okay, this feels better.
A lot of people would turn all the assists off and be in there for 30 seconds and be like, okay, I can't do this. Fortunately, I mean the day that we were playing, we didn't really have any of the technical issues that.
Yeah, no, nothing really at all.
None of the jumping around or anything like that.
No, everything was working pretty well.
Yeah, I still just don't. I don't understand. Like, there's so many times I can sit down. Yeah, I can just sit down and turn all the lights off. That doesn't do it. Turn the lights on. That doesn't do it. And there's like a 1 in 3 chance that day that I want to play VR, I can't because for whatever reason the system is not working.
Damn.
I love my VR, but
I
wish I could play it more.
I think they'll figure it out. I mean, they have this. It's the best-selling VR platform, right?
Yep.
And they'll figure it out if they keep selling them.
Yep. So another game that we were playing, I guess we'll move on. No, we're not doing Half-Life 3 confirmed, Tyler.
Oh, I just thought it was funny.
Another game we played while Brian was over was some Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that
this last week. What'd you think of it? Because that
my
was your
ass
first time
kicked.
playing 5,
Yeah.
right?
I can't play Street Fighter. I'll get my ass kicked
No,
every time.
I mean it felt like Street Fighter. It was fun.
Yeah.
I was actually able to pull off some of the special moves. The double quarter circle punch, giant Hadouken, and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
I'm not the most technical player in Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter. It's easily my favorite fighting series. But I feel, and I can't be sure about this, but I'm pretty sure that they kind of dumbed down a number of characters from 4 to 5.
Really?
Because I just unlocked Juri.
Good.
And she does not play like she does in 4.
Aw.
She's still a badass character, but yeah, her moves are different. And I wonder if they've simplified them or if they've changed. They definitely changed the way you do certain moves. And in my view, they made it easier. Which, a lot of people would say that's a good thing. I don't know if there's other settings. I may just not know what I'm talking about. That I may have easy mode settings turned on and I don't realize it. I'm still having fun with it. I went to play it the other day. I was going to run through all the single player stuff to earn the coins so that I can unlock some characters. And I was getting lag playing offline, single player.
Really?
Really bad lag.
How?
I don't know. Well, the game still has to connect to the servers, even when I'm playing by myself. And it would be like every move, it would lag for like a second and a half. But here's the thing.
You can't do that. Come on, Capcom.
I reset my system, turned it back, started the game back up, like totally shut off my PS4. Playing on a PS4 Pro. As far as I know, I don't think I've heard anything about it being worse on the Pro. From what I've heard, it should be better on the Pro. Turned the system back on, still had the exact same issue. It's like, well, that didn't solve it. Kept playing it, stuck through it for a little bit. I was like, ugh, I'm going to just leave it on. I went and got me a snack. Came back like 10 minutes later, sat down and played again. Everything was running fine. It was smooth again. I'm like, what the hell was that then? Really weird. But yeah, I went through all of the little character story modes. I haven't played through the big story mode that they added later. I'm looking forward to that. Because all of the character story modes, which are like 2 to 4 easy level matches.
Yeah, they were there at the beginning.
Single round matches.
Yeah, because it took them like 3 to 4 months to actually release the actual single player mode.
Yeah, the true story
last
mode.
year. Yeah, so all they had at the beginning were like 5 little matches. Here you go.
Yeah, so I went through all those, skipped every single story cutscene that they did because I was just like, this. I don't like these. They're boring and they literally just don't make sense.
So I have never I've never seen Street Fighter story. I don't know anything about the Street Fighter story other than like Cammy is a Interpol and.
Do you know Shadowloo?
Shadowloo is the
evil corporation,
the evil M Bison corporation.
M Bison,
but I don't know where any of this story is imparted upon you because I have played the fuck out of 2.
Street Fighter 2. It's in the booklet.
Really, that's it.
It's all in the booklet.
It's all in the booklet.
Then it's all based around the comic.
Because all I did was rent that game.
Yeah. No, if you want to actually know canon, there's a couple movies. One of them, Chun-Li is naked in the shower.
Well, right, the anime movies.
Yes. Then there's the comic book series, which is pretty popular.
All that shit comes from the comic book? Or all that shit comes from
all of it's in line
ancillary
with
material?
All of it's in line with each other.
None of it's in the games? Or not until like 3 or Alpha?
Yeah, 4 didn't have a story. 4, you just really had your cutscene stuff. And then that was it.
Like Ryu's punching waterfalls and...
Yeah, and it would just basically be like, Ryu would be practicing and then someone would come up and they would just be like, you're not the best fighter. And then Ryu would be like, I've been training my whole life for this. And then they would just fight.
Right, that's all I've ever gotten.
I don't play it for the story.
See, because like,
I feel like that's not a game to play for the story.
What's that?
I feel like that's a game not to play for the story.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think there's very...
But then I hear everyone talk about like, oh, well, you know, like this is, you know, 3 actually takes place last, and you're doing this Fast and the Furious bullshit, and, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Well, because it is that way.
Right.
It's
not important. But...
It's only important to those people that really get into Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter, but I don't get into it like that. I don't really play... Right. I don't play competitively. I've played... On 4, I've probably spent over 100 hours playing online on 4 competitively against people on that. But I wouldn't ever think to go and play for money, to actually go and play in front of people, to go like to go and even try to do that.
Yeah.
I just really like Street Fighter. I do too. I like fighting games in general. I love the mechanics of Street Fighter.
That's why I like Naruto so much. I like the mechanics of that.
Sure, yeah. That's why I really love Dead or Alive fighting games. But they
Soul Calibur.
Just fucking ruined Dead or Alive.
I'm a big Soul Calibur fan.
Soul Calibur is dumb fun.
Soul Calibur
is great dorm room dumb fun.
Soul Calibur is okay. It's a fun fighting game. I don't think it's the most competitive.
No,
or
it's not.
I don't think it's the most competent competitive fighting game.
At all, no.
There's a lot of cheap characters.
I'm gonna pick Keelik because no one can touch me as Keelik.
I could touch you.
Well, that's after
I can touch you.
Maybe after like 2 wins, someone like figures out how to take me down, and like they go at me with like Astaroth or something.
I used
like that.
the Talkie replacement. That you remember Talkie?
The little
disappeared
weird
chick, ninja chick.
Yeah,
no, that's
like...
Talon.
Okay,
that's Talon.
Okay.
They're doing weird stuff with their hands, listeners. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I never really got that in this.
I just remember
swords.
Talon.
Swords.
You know who's the best Soul Calibur character?
Link.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He's close combat and ranged.
I don't know. I had a crush on Talon back in the day.
Oh, dude, high five, motherfucker! Me too.
Okay. Yeah, so Street Fighter V is cool. I was really tempted to buy the Season 1 pass it was half off, so it was $10 for the Season 1 pass, which gives you all the Season 1 characters, plus all their costumes.
Wait a minute, when was this on sale?
It's on sale right now still, I think.
So
really give us money, please.
Everything's on sale right now. No, Steam is having a Final Fantasy is on sale.
It sells every week, man. I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah, on Steam and stuff. But
no, even on PlayStation. Yeah. PlayStation does weekly deals.
But
they do a pretty good job.
But that's a pretty good deal. Like, I mean,
it was until I already spent 10,000 fight coin or 100,000 fight coins on Jury. Then I was just like, well, shit! I already dropped that. And now I don't.
Yeah. And I wish she didn't turn out to control the way you thought she would.
Yeah, I mean, the next character I want to unlock is Ibuki, and I'm hoping that she. I think that she'll fight closer because she doesn't have any ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Her Ibuki was all jumping around and midair grapples and those kind of moves and stuff like that. And I think with how most characters play in 5, her moves will be in line with that. That seems right. But yeah, I would have really liked to have known that was on sale before I spent my
that's why I got Naruto. I got Naruto and the season pass. They're $15 each.
I mean, I check PlayStation Store every week because they always have some good sales.
Yeah, Xbox has it on the side, so I just
Xbox is their platform for the marketplace is not good for looking up deals. I've tried so many times of just trying to be like, what are the games that are on sale? And it's just so...
There's a Square.
No, yeah, if they decide to
highlight
that they have a special sale.
Yeah, other than that, you have to go to the store and then go to browse games.
But then you have to look through everything. Like, I've tried so many times just to be like, show me what is discounted right now.
It's one of the few things that Xbox Live does poorly as far as customer service.
Yeah.
They're usually really, really good at I think Xbox Live is far and away better than PlayStation. Just the way they think about.
Well, I think their store. I think PlayStation Store is better than Xbox.
Xbox was actually.
I think the way
they actually showed that's how I found Naruto because it was one of the big boxes on the store.
Yeah, because that was Bandai Namco saying, show everyone that we have a sale.
Okay,
and then they get a little bubble. That's why I hate about Xbox's stuff, and it was really bad in 360. 3/4 of the screen is always advertisements.
Mm-hmm.
And it's less than that on Xbox One, but it's still a lot of advertisements. You barely see any advertisements on the PlayStation, your PlayStation homepage or whatever. It doesn't seem like we're going to see much of that on Switch
on PS3. I play my PS3.
Yeah, PS3 you don't get ads at all.
No one had a PS3.
I have one.
No one had one, but by that point,
I was like,
Xbox Live was where all the money
was.
Last little thing. I mean, I wasn't planning on talking too much, but been playing Final Fantasy 15 still. I went back into that.
I thought about getting back into that.
They have added timed events. They ended the Chocomog Festival.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That.
Bye.
I didn't even get
don't bother coming back. They've added timed events now. The first event is going on until the end of March or something.
Okay,
it goes on for a while. There is one area in the map that gets filled with 100 cactuars.
Oh.
And you have to kill them all.
Ooh.
And it's very hard.
Cactuars are usually hard on most Final Fantasies.
Because they have their move 10,000 spikes.
Yeah, needles.
Or 10,000 needles that they shoot 100 of those. They do that move 100 times. And it does a million damage.
It does that amount of damage.
They've always been some of the hardest enemies to fight. And there's 100 of them. But they're tiny cactuars. They're like the mini cactuars.
Okay.
They're not giant ones. God, I would love to fight a giant one of those.
There's so many different cactuar.
But I went into that battle, fortunately having a couple good pieces of gear that created this cycle where every time I killed one, or every other time I killed one, they dropped like a mega elixir. So it was just like, I'd kill one, get in a mega elixir. Oh, everyone's almost dead. Use the mega elixir. I did that like 3 times. I ended up, and you get a lot of XP from it. You get like 75,000 XP from doing that.
Damn.
So I did that a couple times. I had like 200,000 XP. Went to the special 3x hotel.
Yeah.
Multiplied that. I've gone up like 40 levels in the last week.
Jesus Christ.
So just by doing that. And so right now I'm going through the post-game dungeons.
Okay.
It's really hard and pretty cool because they
You're
shut
gonna
the
go fight
map
the
off.
big turtle.
The Adamantoise, that's the
Yeah.
plan. Yep.
Donnie showed me. He was just like, "You want to see this giant turtle?" And he's like, "It's like a mountain, dude."
It is. It's a mountain. It's one of the mountains in the
Yeah.
game that just turns into a giant
Yeah.
monster. But yeah, the dungeons are really cool because they shut the map off, and that just makes them so much harder.
Yeah. I
You
noticed
can't.
that.
You really have to remember
It's
where
kinda
you're
creepy.
at.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I still need to get back to it
Yeah, I'm
before
glad. I mean,
Gladius stuff comes out.
I've spent more time on this than I have any other mainline Final Fantasy game.
Oh, really? How many hours you got into it?
60 something.
That's
And like I said, the only games that the only Final Fantasy games I put more time into were the tactics games.
I've spent too much time in Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
God, tactics.
I mean, Lightning Returns. I put
Back in the day when I had time.
I put 107 hours in Lightning Returns.
It really helps that timed event though. It helps boost my characters so that I can blast through a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
They're still, even with those, because my guys are all like level 85, 87,
Ooh.
something like that. Well, they've raised the level cap to 122.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa.
So they've done that, and there's still enemies out there
over
that I just
100.
can't.
I just thought I stopped at 100.
It did initially. Now they've
Okay.
raised it. So
What for? Is there
that.
something that's too hard?
they added more.
Or is there-
they're planning on adding more stuff.
Okay.
So
okay.
they want you to get beefed up. Before.
Okay. Yeah. So is Gladius stuff supposed to be like harder or something?
I don't know about that. I have a feeling that the timed events are. I have a feeling that they thought this first timed event was going to be a lot harder, and maybe it is for some people. Maybe I just got lucky. I just had good gear on my guys that I just
don't have
had
good
this
gear.
good loop going with them. I'm not sure, but still really enjoying the game. I'm looking forward to going back to more.
I've been listening to the soundtrack hardcore lately.
Good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a quick break, guys? When we get back, well, I mean, we're just going to talk about the Switch. What did you come here for?
It's true.
Like every episode.
We're gonna switch up.
I mean that's what's going on in video game news right now.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
everyone is getting out of the way.
It's
There's a new system coming out.
It's a week away.
we've got some good and some bad to talk about it though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster ride
It's been
this
an
last
interesting
week.
week.
We'll be right back with more Switch talk.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you.
And we are back from our break to talk about the Nintendo Switch.
We're never on time.
I'll sync that up in post. No, I won't.
No.
Lots of news to talk about this week. All about the Nintendo Switch.
Some good.
They've
some
just
bad.
been taking over. Aside from Horizon Zero Dawn reviews coming in and everyone saying
And
how
it
great it
being
is.
fucking great.
Really?
Yeah, that I just, oh god, why did it have to come out now?
I know.
I want to play it so bad, but gonna have to wait.
I hate timing.
Yeah. But
Timing.
let's. How about we get the bad things out of the way first?
Tie.
Puns.
I thought it was funny. Timing.com.
Anywho.
Binding of Isaac has been delayed.
Mm.
Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus has
Okay.
been delayed. Not even
wanna play
just
it.
like the. It looks really good.
Yeah, I've never played them, but I've seen them played. So
The thing is, this is a game that's been out.
Mhm.
This version of it, I'm pretty sure, came out last year.
Hmm.
It's on everything else. It's not a demanding game. I have to believe that this is on either
Nintendo
Nicholas, the publisher of it, or was it Edmund McMillan, I think is the guy's name, that or the team behind it. Team Meat. It's Team Meat. That those are the people that make those games. Indie game movie.
Yes, right.
Oh, okay.
Those guys.
I can't remember.
I don't know if there's some weird technical issues that they were having, if it is the Switch's fault or what's going on. So that's odd. The other big, and this is big, and this is scary, that there's a hardware issue that is persistent, seemingly persistent, for every review unit that's out there right now. And this isn't just a weird quirk. This is a problem.
IGN, Giant Bomb, like even Nintendo World Report.
They can all replicate the issue.
All down the line, all of them.
The issue is that...
And all of them, I mean like 7 other people that I am forgetting right now. But I have read all of their tweets that were in an article.
Right. The issue is that and this is actually with both of them, but more apparent with the left Joy-Con, that when you are basically, it seems 10 feet away or more than like 8 feet away from the system, that if you cover up the controller even just like a little bit more than just barely having your hand around it, you disrupt the signal coming out of it. Game Explain did a little video basically just showing they figured out exactly how to bring the issue up. And it Andre Seegers, the main guy at Game Explain, was showing it off, and he said how in his office, or in his bedroom I think, or something like that, when he was playing he didn't have any issues, and it seems like he was real close to the system, to his TV then. And when he brought it out to his living room and had it playing, that's when the issue popped up. And he showed with the Joy-Con that basically had it held in his left hand, and then he took his right hand and basically covered it up, and then that started to make it kind of wig out. He was in the settings menu of showing the Joy-Con, the movement for the joystick on it, and it started wigging out. Then he put it behind his back, and it just didn't read at all. And he was able to replicate this with the right Joy-Con as well, but it wasn't nearly as severe.
Yeah.
Now, Nintendo has said nothing. And this is scary.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, here's the thing. The way I play, I'm going to be like 2 feet away from my system when I'm playing.
Yeah, me too.
I've got a lot of room. You guys see my game room. I've got a lot of room that if I was sitting all the way back from the couch...
This is away from the tablet.
Yeah,
right?
Away from the tablet.
Okay.
But you've done
I'm not going to be anywhere farther than 8 feet.
I mean, are you sure?
Is this is if it's not plugged in to the TV, right?
No, this is in general.
This is in general. Okay, yeah.
This is. Okay.
Well, unless I go on my balcony while I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm like,
this is when you take the Joy-Cons off the system. Okay, this is when you have them wirelessly. I believe it still happens even when you have them in the Joy-Con grip. There is about 10 feet away from my entertainment center to my couch. That's about 10 feet. I measured it out for VR.
Is it?
Yeah. That's about 10 feet. When you're sitting
down...
That's
about how far to...
When you're sitting down back against the back of the couch, that's roughly around 10 feet. Because I measured it out for my VR, because that was like one of the requirements. Was you wanted to be about that far from
You're
it.
eventually going to be room scale anyway. You want to kind of know what you're going to have.
Basically.
Well, now that worries me more.
But when I'm going to be playing Zelda, I'm going to be in my butterfly chair 2 feet away from my TV.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to be playing. I'm not going to have this problem. The thing that's scary about this is all that's being talked about right now. And people are canceling their pre-orders because of this.
Really?
What?
Yes. I mean, there are people out there that are saying they're canceling their pre-orders for it. And whether or not that's true, I believe that people will hear that, oh, there's a big hardware issue 1 week out. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel it. I'm going to wait till they get this fixed and do it again in like 3 months.
I'm going to be one of the people that deals with it.
Yeah. Silver Lining, Ambassador Program 2.0.
Okay. There you go.
I'm probably the only one thinking this right now, but
isn't it something?
Hey, remember the Famicom recall of 1983?
I wasn't alive.
I was just
Nor
saying,
was
they
I.
Just,
but
do you think that they would just like recall the controllers
buddy.
after you buy them?
No, because here's the thing. They're not... that is terrible PR for you to say, oh, that new system you got, give us the controllers and you can't do anything with it.
So... Back to my point, the Famicom recall of 1983, when they pulled all the things off of store shelves and asked every consumer to send them back to Nintendo so they could fix the problem, they did that really, really early on in the Famicom's life.
This was in Japan.
This was in Japan only in 1983.
They, 1983...
And they saved brand...
I wasn't alive.
Well, no, nor was I.
Well, that was the launch of the Famicom.
Yes.
And they probably only launched with about 200,000 units.
They found a devastating chip issue.
Yes, but...
And fixed it.
But they launched with...
Oh, they're not going to do this.
But they launched with only like a couple 100,000 units.
Probably. I don't remember the
looks to
numbers.
be... Oh, I mean, back then, there weren't nearly as many gamers as there are now.
Yeah.
Selling 1 million copies was unheard of back then. It was literally just in the hundreds of thousands were amazing numbers for those kind of things.
It's just now like...
And that was
really...
just in Japan. Shipping things back and forth in Japan is a lot easier than it is in the States.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not going to happen
60 times the size of Japan.
It's not going to happen with this. I'm just anecdotally thinking of the other time Nintendo fucked up at the beginning of a system's launch.
Well, so next question. Is this just with the Joy-Con, or like have they tried out the Pro?
No, yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Pro. There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with the Pro. People have messed up with the Pro. It's fine. This has to do with the wireless signal coming from them, and the only real hope for this is that when they put out their day one patch, they can do some sort of firmware update that will boost the strength of the Joy-Con.
I feel like they could do that.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, but I don't know anything about that.
I don't either, though.
That was my feeling until you described in full what the problem was with it.
Yeah. When you break it down, that this is literally a hardware issue.
When you broke it down, I was like, oh, fuck.
But if it has something to do with the wireless signal, then you would think that you could be able to input something to fix it in some way.
No.
Or make it better.
No, because that's all hardware.
Unless they can boost the signal short of a rebate, not even, no, you wouldn't call it a rebate, but short of a, hey, we're going to send you a new
This
set
is
of
what they would do,
Joy-Cons.
is they would say, go to these locations and you can swap out your Joy-Con for a new one. That is what they would do. That is the best possible scenario that they could have. This is and if this is the case, here's the thing: they're going to rectify it. They're going to make it right.
Oh, they have to.
This is going to cost them so much money.
But they have to do it. Like, if it's that bad, like, okay, let's say that it is that bad that they cannot fix this with a patch. They have to do everything possible to save face, because this is their last shot with. I mean, is this not their last shot?
This is our last shot at trying to say that they make home consoles.
Yeah.
They're just going to go back to making the new portable. They're just going to go making a new DS.
Shit, dude. This sounds a lot more bad. Or a lot more bad. A lot worse than when I walked into this room earlier tonight. I didn't realize that it could be as bad.
Oh, no,
not that it is this bad, but it could be as bad as this sounds.
No, it's really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
And that's why I've been seeing some things where people are just like, oh, this is just Kotaku and Polygon, and they're jokes. I don't listen. It's like, dude, if you're a Nintendo fan, this should worry you, because every person that has a unit right now is saying that they have this issue.
And if you can't trust Kotaku and Polygon, where are you going for your news?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you going to go to Are you going to go to GameSpot? GameSpot is basically a glorified BuzzFeed at this point.
I usually go on.
Check out these 20 games that, whoa, the 20 times that this happened. Like, GameSpot is kind of a joke now.
Yeah.
Like, where are you going for your video game news if you can't trust Kotaku and Polygon?
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I mean, yeah, it's YouTube. Like
I don't know
honestly,
if that's any good.
Video game websites.
Rooster Teeth, I think.
But here's the thing, Game Explain. I love Game Explain. They get real thorough with their stuff.
Yeah.
They literally were like, here's the settings menu. Here's the Joy-Con. You can watch my hands and everything syncs up. I'm doing these things. It's not working. This matches up with what other people are saying.
Yeah.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
And Nintendo
it's fake news. Shut up. That's fake.
It's alternative facts.
No.
Brian. Alternative facts.
Alternative game facts.
Hey, when I can only hope that when Nintendo has a press conference about this, that they shut Polygon and Kotaku out because they're fake news.
Oh God, no, we're not. There's no point in getting political right now. There's plenty to talk about in the world of gaming without getting political.
All right. Topical humor.
So this is a
sad.
problem, and I mean, some sources, quote unquote, it's all basically through the people I follow on Twitter. Going back to political stuff, you're only really getting good, solid, possibly maybe fake, but maybe totally accurate news on Twitter nowadays.
Yeah.
It's all in 140 characters.
Yeah.
But the people that I follow on Twitter, some people that are like kind of quote unquote insiders, have said that they have heard people talking about in Nintendo that they are looking into this. They believe they have the solution. They believe they know what's going on. That the day one patch that is coming up will address this.
It'd be nice if Nintendo would say that and tell us. Like
they're not going to say it until they're fully like, "Hey, we got it."
Yeah. That makes enough
that's
sense.
Nintendo, though.
Still,
it
would be nice if they would say that.
I just feel like
I'm pretty sure
really
we're going to
told us.
Well, here's the thing. We're going into a
About
weekend right
anything,
now.
really.
I think
And-
Monday, when this episode goes up, Nintendo will address it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like by Tuesday.
They typically don't address things on weekends.
Yeah.
That's just how
know.
it is. You don't really get game news during the
On
weekends.
weekends anyways,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just
It's
how that
usually,
stuff
yeah,
works.
it's like early week, midweek most of the time.
So hopefully we get that fixed. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we never talk about it again.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's something that gets fixed and we forget that it even happened. One other little thing that I guess is negative. Honestly, I'm not surprised. No virtual console launch.
I'm not surprised, and
But I was really putting my hopes
I
on
was
it.
looking forward to it, but I'm not like super down about it.
Here's the thing.
Because I did kind of expect it.
3DS didn't have virtual console launch.
No, it didn't.
Wii U didn't have virtual console
No,
launch.
it didn't.
Only the Wii had virtual console launch.
Oh man, that was
And that's
great.
where they launched the virtual console.
Played Toe Jam and Earl and Sonic the Hedgehog opening weekend.
Did Sonic and Hedgehog? Oh yeah, because it was
Oh
Sega.
yeah. And Toe Jam and Earl, which
Toe
is
Jam and
only
Earl,
a Sega game.
Yeah.
Which I got that one only realizing that the game that I played was Toe Jam and Earl 2.
Oh.
I had never played the first one.
Oh,
Bought that one thinking it was the second one, realizing this is a completely different game. So when I brought this up with you, Brian, about how there won't be any virtual console at launch, you said something about your hopes to playing the online virtual console stuff was dashed or something like that.
I was really hoping like out of the box that we were gonna have, because we don't have 1-2 Switch at launch. We don't have a pack-in game.
Well, we have 1-2 Switch.
But we
at
have
launch.
Zelda.
Well, we don't have a pack-in
We don't have a
free
pack-in
game.
game, yeah.
So I was hoping that maybe everyone that buys it day one gets that free virtual console game for a month that they were talking about.
No, that's
and
not.
that we would have something that we could play, all of us could play at launch and go, look how great this is. I'm playing this game, this old classic game, online against other people, day one. Buy this fucking thing. What better PR could you ask for?
I don't believe that the free virtual console game thing is even going to start until they start charging.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't know. No.
I'm thinking,
I don't think
I'm
it will.
saying you better have that in April or May at the latest.
I'm
Yeah.
fairly
They
certain.
better fucking
but
do
I'm
that.
guessing summer,
Because seriously,
fall.
I think it's
free-
going to be August. I think it's going to be
free
around August when they
fucking
charge.
PR. Like, seriously.
I don't
If
know.
they can't get that out to us,
You real quick. You do realize we're talking about
you
Nintendo,
feel like
right?
you are
right. But if they can get that out to us, do you understand like how many of those fucking things they will sell?
No, here's
That's-
the thing. Here's let me bring you down.
They're
to
not
earth
worried
a little
about
bit here.
reselling
I'm sorry, I'm a
games right now, though.
co-optimist.
Well,
so.
I just don't feel like they're worried about reselling their older games right now. Not until they at least get the system out and the launch games.
I don't think Virtual Console is nearly as profitable as you
And-
think it is.
Oh no.
I don't think that people buy it nearly as much as you think they do.
No. I mean the free game that they are saying will have
Yeah, but why would they give us a free
multiplayer
game if
capability.
we're not paying for it yet?
Because
Like,
they're trying to
paying for
get
the online.
Because they're trying to fucking sell the system.
That's why
They
they're
don't
playing
need to.
Zelda, and they don't need to anymore. They already did.
They've sold all the systems. They
No,
don't
I
need to worry
mean
about that.
through the summer until they start charging for that thing.
But they won't need to.
Each
They already
month.
sold it.
So they're gonna sell 2 million and that's it.
No, but
No.
Do you think they're gonna automatically just? Oh, here you guys go. Here's another 2 million.
If they were fucking smart, that's what they would do. Yeah.
I don't.
If they
I
had
don't
it
know.
ready to go, and they were smart, they would give everybody that free game, and so that everyone's out there with their new fucking system going, dude, look at this. I'm like NBA Jam, for example. Hey, I'm playing NBA Jam against my friend, and if he is across town, we could still play against each other. Isn't this cool? Don't you want this shit?
I wasn't.
If they were smart
I'm like on the opposite
and they
side
were
of you
ready
right
to
now.
go, which whether or not they're smart has nothing to do with it. I don't think it's ready to go. I don't think the infrastructure's there. I don't think they're actually ready to sell and have everyone play each other on this free monthly game.
Now, I'm still not in agreement with you.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm not
Here's
either.
the thing.
I'm sorry.
Someone comes up to you with a machine that you're not familiar with, and they show you, here's this Super Nintendo game. Do you remember this Super Nintendo game, sports game from a while ago? I'm playing against
Oh, do
someone
you have
online.
an emulator?
Or you turn it around, and it's just like, here's this giant open world game that takes
Yeah,
place
I'm
in
gonna
the
be showing
Zelda
off
universe
Zelda.
that I can
Well-
take with me anywhere. That is the thing that when
Yeah.
you show
Either
people
way,
off, when you
one
show
of
it off to
them
people.
is icing on the cake depending on what you care about.
But Zelda is coming out though.
That's just the jizz on the corn muffin, all right? Like that's just
For you.
like no, for anyone it should be like, look, here's the best Zelda game of all time. Oh, and by the way, you can play Mario Kart online against your
'Cause
friends.
I'm right now.
Mario
I'm-
Kart 64. Remember that Mario Kart that you love the most? Oh, hell yeah, I do. I'm 30 years old. I only like Mario Kart 64. Well, you can play it against your friends right now.
But
See-
that doesn't mean anything when you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
Yeah.
that comes out that it looks so
Well,
much
then I
better.
used a bad example.
But I can give you an example for like nearly everything on there.
All right, fine.
I don't think that the virtual console. I think the virtual console is, like you said, it's icing
Yeah.
on the cake for people that are already in it.
Yes.
I don't think the virtual console sells consoles.
No.
I don't think that is why people buy
Yeah.
this.
I do. I don't think that it sells consoles, but I think a free game that anyone can play against each other would be amazing. I think that sells.
So then let 'em get
I'm
it
sorry.
ready.
The amount of people that I work with.
See,
that
I agree with
think
that though.
the,
I agree with that aspect of it. When you have a game like Rocket League, Rocket League was a free game when it started, but when you're just like, here is an old school game that's not going to have Rocket League online capabilities. That
Yeah.
the online think about
It's not gonna
these
have-
Super Nintendo, and I'm pretty sure it's only going to be Super Nintendo games that will have online. You're not going to be able to just say, "Oh, we've added online," and suddenly it's like playing online games of today.
Yeah. It's
Going to be
still gonna be
literally
old school.
Yeah, it's literally going to be.
It's gonna be like playing co-op next to each other, but just farther away.
You're going to have one, maybe up to. See, I don't even think about this. Is there a Super Nintendo game other than a sports game that let you that had 4 players?
Well, Secret of
I
Mana
can
doesn't
think
have
of
4.
one that had 2.
Secret of Mana doesn't have 4 players. It has 3, but shit. Oh
4.
man.
I can't think of one that had 4.
You're just gonna
Right
keep
now.
losing me. I'm just gonna be in this
You're
utopian
the nostalgia.
daydream.
You're the retro nostalgia.
I'm just gonna be in this
guy for
utopian
screen.
daydream this
Yeah.
entire time.
I would. The thing is, I would love for the virtual console to just be right out the gate and be like, because it doesn't make sense
See,
to me
no.
that we have Nintendo ignoring the whole. In fact, you can easily ignore the whole licensing thing. Nintendo has a huge library of games that they don't need to get the rights to, that they own the rights to, that they should be able to flip a switch and have those available on there for you to play in the most basic form, and then later on put an update out that makes them better. The pricing structure of them is one of the worst parts of it.
Yes.
If they released this and they said all NES games 99 cents, Super NES games $1.99, N64 games $2.99, If they did it at that model, that would be the best
That's
model
not
for
how
these
they do it.
games. But that's not how they do it, and that's what's been hurting them.
Because they don't want to make a game that is...
They've been going
that
up.
Yes.
Well, they don't want to make it look bad. Because, like, lower price to them makes it look bad to them, right?
But they are missing out on money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going with the whole mobile thing that they're doing, I'm hoping that their experience going into the mobile market has made them realize the ability to take these games where you don't need to charge $5 for Balloon Fight. Because only people that really knew about Balloon Fight, that were into Balloon Fight, that have all these memories about Balloon Fight are going to look at it and be like, you know what, I think I will spend $5. I'm not going to spend $5 again for Balloon Fight. I might spend 99 cents for a Balloon Fight, especially if they add some kind of online capability to it.
Did a month of free Balloon Fight.
Here's the thing. I'm not even looking at the free thing.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
not either.
Sorry, I'm so laser focused on that online free game that everyone gets. Like, I can't.
Here's the
wait.
thing.
I just don't.
Your best case scenario, I think, at this point, because they said they're not even going to start charging till the fall.
Yeah.
And let's go by. I look right now. Let's stick with my theory that we're not even going to get any of those online games until the
they
fall.
start charging.
You're going to be getting 3 to 5 opportunities to play these games. Though 3 to 5 different Super Nintendo games with online stuff. If they do the online, so I don't think any of the NES games will have online, so we'll say 3 Super NES games that may have online by the end of the year. I'm not holding out for that. There's plenty of other things for me to be excited about.
There's plenty of other games that are coming on the Switch that I want.
But you know what? I'm looking at your face right now. Listeners can't see it. You're just sort of like, dude,
You're
I
like,
don't care.
I'm off in my
journey.
daydream world thinking about playing River City Ransom.
You see, I get
with
where
people
you're coming
across
from.
the country.
I want them to bring the new River City Ransom to the Switch. That's what I want. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would be cool too.
I'm all about the new games. So
Yeah,
I am
that's
too.
how I
But
am.
I still.
I wasn't holding out for the Virtual Console. I'm one of those people that, you know what, I'm gonna be playing Zelda when the Virtual Console gets there. Cool. I might get another game. I don't know for sure.
I can't tell you the last time I bought a Virtual Console.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll put this out there. Other than Mother 3, or if there is any Virtual Console game that they release that they have released previously, and they don't come out and say this is tied to your account in a way that all future systems will be supported for
then
this,
I can think of
I'm
two
not
I
going to
will
buy
get.
any Virtual Console.
I have spent less than. I would say $40
I haven't even spent.
is generous.
I haven't even spent that on Virtual Console.
I probably spent $100
on
on
the
Wii
entire.
on Virtual Console.
No, I mean, like,
I had
on
my own
Wii U. I haven't bought any Virtual Console on 3DS.
See, here's the thing. You're
I
going
haven't
crazy for
spent
Virtual Console.
any fucking
But you
money.
haven't spent
I've
that
probably
much on
spent
there.
more than you guys combined on Virtual Console.
That's what I mean. I want the free game every month. We can
I
all
want the
play
free.
against each other.
Give me the
I want,
free stuff.
you know who you sound like?
That's what I want.
You know what you sound
I
like?
want that
sound like
online
an
You sound like
retro game.
No, he sounds like the mobile game players.
No, I want that free online game that we can all play against each other.
You just want it free.
And I think it would be great PR. That's all I'm saying.
You want?
I don't
it's
think
not
they're worried
free.
about the
It's
PR
the bonus
anymore
game
right
when
now,
you
though.
sign up for
Well,
their
with the
subscription.
Joy-Con.
I'll be
online
paying it.
subscription.
It's $20.
It's the bone. That's why I like. I've been trying to call it that now. It's not a free game. It's a bonus game.
Okay.
You're paying for the service, and as a member of this service, you get
So
a
not
bonus
even
game.
everybody's gonna get it. Who's to say that everyone's gonna be paying for the online service
It's going to be people that are playing Splatoon.
or Mario Kart?
I don't think by that time when they start charging for it, I don't think the Mario Kart
You don't think so?
online people will be nearly as big as like Splatoon.
Oh yeah, no. I think if
Mario Kart was still going pretty strong.
Maybe I'm just uninformed.
I think the online will be awesome if they like re-release Smash Bros or something.
Oh well, yeah, we're waiting for that because we
Yeah.
know we're getting that.
That's what I want.
Okay, moving on. Now let's
Hey, we had a debate, guys.
Yeah, we actually had a debate on here. We actually had an argument. I don't think that's ever happened on here. I think we've all just been
Actually, it's
in
true.
agreement, just nodding, just patting each other.
No. We've totally had arguments before. You just don't know.
Oh, okay.
You just don't know.
You don't know.
You've just been seething in the background. We'll go to some positive things, right? Okay, stop.
Amateurs.
Shit.
Where's my free game?
Where's my free game that I'm paying for?
So, some games have been pushed up to
Yay!
This is good news.
No,
We're not. No, that's a no more of those callbacks.
We're not allowed to reminisce about old jokes.
We can when it's not just you start singing in the middle of the podcast.
Okay. That makes sense.
For no reason at all. 2 games that I have. Oh no, well we got 3 games have been pushed up to launch. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove.
Cool.
Which this game's already out on like everything.
Yeah.
Knights of Shovels.
Shovel Knight is great.
Yep.
Shovel Knight is great. Shovel Knight is fucking great.
I only played a little bit on the 3DS. I rented it a while back. Really liked it. I didn't like playing on the 3DS. When I get my Pro Controller, this is the game that I want to get.
It's a Castlevania-like game, isn't it?
It's like a Castlevania.
It's everything.
Like a super Castlevania kind
It's
of game.
everything.
Well, yeah. That, like the side
It's not like
scrolling, like
Symphony of the
jumping.
Night. It's
It's not Metroidvania.
Yeah.
It's old platforming Castlevania. DuckTales. It's got the
Pogo.
the
Yeah,
the
you're
Scrooge
just-
pogo stick. Like it's
Like, yeah, the old school Castlevania.
to
yeah.
to
Not
to
Simon's
peg
Quest.
it to
No,
one.
I've never played Simon's Quest. I don't remember the last Castlevania I played. What was it called?
To peg it to
It was
one
on the
old school.
DS
No, that's not. Yeah, that's
No.
not
or
Symphony
Game
of the Night.
Boy.
No.
No, those are all.
No,
Yeah, those
no.
are all ones that are like Symphony of the Night. Those are all Metroidvanias.
Oh,
No, this
Yeah,
is like
after 95.
NES, Super NES Castlevania.
Yeah, pre 95, or not 95. I guess maybe 97. But
Yeah.
Good.
Good game though. Very good game. From what I played, I want to play more. I'm eager to play more.
It's everything good about Super Nintendo games mashed into one game. It's awesome.
We also have Fast RMX.
You showed us a little
F-Zero.
bit of that,
F-Zero 2.0.
and I'm
It's like-
interested.
I don't know. If it's
F-Zero
2.0.
1.5.
Say
F-Zero
Redux?
1.8 HD remix.
F-Zero B is what I would say. Not
No,
necessarily
we're going
it's
by
an
Kingdom
improvement,
Hearts.
but well, okay,
It's
fine.
1.8.
Fast RMX is
So it's
F-Zero
F-Zero Chain of
B
Memories.
alternate.
Read
History.
Chain of Memories.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm done.
You are done.
Yeah.
he was done when we hit record.
Oh.
No, it looks fun.
It
I'm
looks
interested.
hard.
It does
Apparently,
look
it's
hard.
really good. Apparently
looks
it's a
hard to
really
turn.
good game. Yeah, you got to be really into those kind of insane fast racing games.
I'm
there
not
are
good at
there are
those.
very few games that are like that. This isn't an arcade racer. Well, actually, I guess it is more of an arcade.
Yeah,
racer.
yeah.
But it isn't a realistic race car
Yeah,
racer.
no, it's
It's not like
art
one of those
style,
steering wheel ones.
Yeah, it's like moving giant ships and like prepping for turns a minute in advance and switching between colors to hit boosts properly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't think I'm going to play it, honestly.
I don't
if
know
we get a
if I
review
will.
copy, maybe.
That'd be cool.
I might pass that off to one of you guys.
I'd be down.
Yeah, he'll probably take that one.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
play much racing.
I like kart racers.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
I
like
like
arcade
simulation
racers.
racers.
I liked Forza.
Yeah, I like Forza.
Forza's cool.
Forza's about the only as far as I go into sim
I played
racing.
Forza Horizon.
And that's because it's so fucking tight. Like
And unfortunately, we're not getting Forza on Switch though. So.
no.
One of the other games that got pushed to launch, which this was very surprising because we didn't really get a date for it,
Yeah.
and then out of
I
nowhere,
kept waiting for the date
Yeah.
because I'm totally
well,
buying
I
this.
think they were saying March. I think it always said March.
Yeah, it was March. It was definitely going to come out in March.
Never yet.
Cut it out
Yeah,
together.
cut it out together.
Yeah, I am buying this launch day. Is it download only?
Well, here's the thing. I know in Europe there's going to be like a physical bundle that you get a set of Joy-Cons with it, and it comes with like a key to download it on the eShop. So it is all digital, but
So
they
it's probably
have it
just
where,
digital here.
but it's gonna be like a $90 bundle. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think you're getting
Okay.
a discount at all. with
Yeah,
it.
okay.
It's just one of the things. I don't know. Maybe it'd be cool if they had different colors. That would be. Oh, actually, it'd be kind of annoying because if they have some cooler colors that I can only get with that.
It's okay. It's puke green. That's both of them.
Ooh, puke green, cute.
I'm totally ready to play Snipperclips.
It's a $20 game. I don't think
yeah.
we really. I mean, we
Is
don't.
it?
Yeah, it's a $20 game.
I might get that Switch.
Dude.
Fucking launch day then.
It looks good.
As far as I know, though,
$20?
Snipperclips. If you're playing this game, you're playing with someone else.
You need
Yeah.
two people.
It's a 2-player game all the way through. I think there's way. It seems like there's clearly a way that you can do it yourself.
I'll make one of my
using
roommates
both
play.
controllers.
I'll
But
do
yeah,
it.
Oh, dude, they will totally play with you. This game looks
I know
so
Warren
fun.
or Dying will play with me.
I showed it to my wife and she said no.
What?
So I was just like, she doesn't like 2D games. Every time there's like a 2D game, she's just like, no.
I know
don't like
some
that.
people like graphics.
Aw, what a
people
youngin'.
and stuff.
So I just
Yeah,
have to.
Tiffany
kind of
and I were like just foaming at the mouth when we saw it on the
Graphics
New
don't
York
bother me.
the New York Treehouse event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were both just like,
It looks. I'm eager that when you get it, let me know if I could really play it by myself.
Yeah,
I do
you
really
get it
wanna play It looks
first.
super fun.
I'll
You
have
get it first and we'll
I
play
will,
it with
I
you.
will bring it.
There you go.
If we're still gonna do something on March 3rd.
Well, here's the thing. Going forward,
Friday.
every single weekend, every single Friday we're recording this, we're gonna be playing Switch shit.
Well, I mean, but if do you guys want to come
True.
over here? We go down there.
I mean, we come to my place. Maybe we shouldn't necessarily plan on recording because I'm gonna have a dog barking at you the whole time, wanting to kill you.
That's
Oh, yeah,
true.
your dog doesn't like
I guess
it.
you could guys.
She
come
didn't
up
get
here.
over. I mean,
it's
he was
me.
here for like 4 hours. No, it's not you.
Oh, it's him
He
Oh,
was
it
there
was
for
all
like
me.
4 hours,
It was
and one
all
of my
me.
dogs is still going crazy.
Damn.
The other one loves him, but one
Yeah,
dog
the other one's
loves people. The other dog hates people. It's just that's how it is.
It's
So
right.
Well,
Just how it is.
then I'll
gonna have to make some room somewhere.
clean the hell out of our.
I'll be bringing
living
1-2
room.
Switch. I'm getting 1-2 Switch, so I'll have that.
All right, let's do it here.
I
And
would
then we can
offer
do that.
my apartment, but it's not recording friendly, really.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, you know.
Hey, you guys. We're
We're talking about stuff. Yeah,
This is stuff for the podcast.
yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna
come
do it
here.
live. I don't know if we're gonna be able to manage that. If
Oh,
we're
that
gonna
would
do a
be
live
great.
stream.
That would
Something
be great.
might
Good,
shit
but
out
last time we
again.
tried to do some live, everything fell apart.
Everything fell apart all of a sudden. Oh.
So some other little, some more games have been announced to be coming to the Switch. Wonder Boy is going to be coming.
Yeah,
Wonder Boy
but
and the Dragon's Trap or something like that.
it doesn't look like it has anything to do with Wonder Boy.
So here's the thing: you're thinking of now. Wonder Boy has been around for a while. There's been a lot of Wonder Boys, but like very few of them came to America.
I
And
mean, it
it's
looks
changed
more
a lot.
Adventure Island-y. Because Wonder Boy and Adventure Island. Oh wait, no,
Adventure
I was
Island
getting-
was moving. Oh, you were always moving left to right. Adventure Island was a straight up platform.
Right, but Wonder Boy was one thing on Sega systems, and then they took that same game and called it Adventure Island somewhere else, and like expounded upon it. Yes. Where I was getting confused was I was thinking of Alex Kidd when we were watching those Wonder Boy demos.
Okay.
Or that Wonder Boy demo. That's where I was getting confused. So, yeah, Wonder Boy and Adventure Island are kind of the
There's
same
a couple. There's
thing.
several games I can compare
no,
it to.
they're not. Like Adventure Island is a left to right platformer with power ups and you get things to like jump over stuff. Wonder Boy is
You trip on the rocks
yeah,
and
you
it's
got to
like-
avoid the tripping and
Yeah.
all that. Wonder Boy is an action RPG that is about leveling up. It's about exploring levels. They're
What the hell am I
completely-
thinking?
It looks
of
like
that?
You're thinking of some other completely different game. Because I remember playing an old Wonder Boy game where you did play as an actual boy. This one, it looks like you're only playing as like animal creatures. I think maybe you start off as a human and then you get turned into different creatures. The Wonder Boy I played a long time ago, you did play as a human. But it was a thing where you go and collect gold. You go to a shop, you buy armor. It had all that stuff, but it was a side-scrolling 2D kind of game. I'm excited for that one. I'm really looking forward to that one. No day on there. You're right. Okay, expound on that.
Right.
I have to actually look through the Wikipedia article, but yeah,
Debate
Wonder
number
Boy
2.
and Adventure Island are linked. They're published on different systems.
What?
And they eventually branch off, but there is a history there.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I could see them being developed by the same people. But they're not the same game.
No, okay.
That was my argument.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was my whole argument. When you
yeah.
were saying that didn't look like Wonder Boy, if you were expecting it to look like Adventure Island, then yeah, it doesn't look like Adventure Island.
At that point, I was expecting it to look like Alex Kidd because
And
I
you
was
were expecting it to look
completely
like
wrong
Alex
on that
Kidd.
point. So yeah, totally wrong. There was no Enchanted Castle to be seen.
No.
How about we were both right?
We were both right.
Okay.
Draw.
See, that's the thing. Whenever we rarely,
Jack was wrong.
I wasn't even in that one, so.
yeah, he wasn't even in the conversation.
Oh, no, Jack.
Jack,
I
you were
know.
wrong. Jack, get over
Jack,
yourself.
Little Jack the Ripper.
And go pick up my Game Boys.
Jack the Catter.
So the other things that I have on here are features that have been sort of the preview embargo for the Switch went up this week, so all these news outlets have been able to talk about it, and there's a lot of features that Nintendo has not talked about that we learned that the Switch can do, and some really cool things.
Yeah.
One is that you can update your system and your games locally if you have a friend that has a Switch and their version of the game is up to date and you want to play with them, you can update your game from their Switch. Now, this kind of makes sense. You don't even necessarily have to both have the most up to date, but whoever is the most up to date, you can get their patch.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's nifty as fuck.
I mean, we haven't really been in a situation where that's a necessary thing. We've only really had, like, 3DS could have something like that, but it's never been necessary. There are very few games that come out on 3DS that get patches. It's rare.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon will get patches. Mostly, it's like
It's
big
well,
Nintendo games. Will
Yeah,
get
it's
some
big
some
Nintendo
kind of
game.
patch.
Or yeah, Zelda's had it, or Smash Bros.
Third-party games that go out there, they're sort of just like, whoop, there we go. If something
Yeah,
wrong,
I've only
it's part of-
noticed Nintendo ones. Like,
It's a feature, not a bug.
Nintendo has been with the
It's because they care about their products.
Yeah, they care about how they look.
like the last 2 years of Wii U, you started to see version numbers in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah,
And that was a very recent thing.
That was
I'm
crazy.
used to seeing
And they were
that.
they were very prominently displayed. Like, hey, we're gonna let you know exactly 1.01 or 1.
Right.
Now almost every game that patches does that.
Yeah. But that was crazy thing for Nintendo to do. It was a very new thing for them.
Yeah. Another feature is that since this is a portable system, you may be somewhere that you're running low on battery and you're in the middle of Zelda and you're in a dungeon right now and you're running out of battery and you don't know what to do.
Or you're on the
No
couch
on that.
and it's
Who doesn't bring their charger?
okay.
Well,
Do you
maybe
know how
don't
many
have a
times
plug.
I've been laying in bed playing my DS and playing Animal Crossing Wild World back in the day, and
But I am happy.
battery
about this.
dies. I have to talk to Rossetti for about 5 minutes the next time I play.
Yeah, Animal Crossing is the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there's something wrong with me. I've never fallen asleep to a game.
I have
Ever.
only a couple times.
Like,
And it's only been a DS game.
I don't.
You don't drink like I used to.
Or well, I've fallen asleep playing World of Warcraft. I've done that, and I've fallen asleep playing Fire Emblem and Pokemon.
I used to play in bed a lot. I used to play my DS in bed a lot.
Yeah, and that's why
And then just eventually just pass out.
it's whenever I'm laying down and playing a game.
Sure.
If I'm sitting up, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. If
Yeah,
I start falling asleep, then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
As soon as I start getting drowsy, if I'm playing, in bed,
That's how
just
I
shut
usually.
it off.
But if I'm laying down, I just pass the fuck out.
Yeah, I have problems falling asleep. That's a more personal issue.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
no.
yeah. I never. I'm right out.
I switch
too.
right off.
I wish.
Switch.
I wish I had that off. I wish I would fall asleep to games more often. Let's see.
I don't.
That's nifty
It
as hell.
pisses
though,
me
I'm
off.
ready.
Oh, I didn't even get to the feature. We were talking about all that.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you are in
So-
if you are in this scenario and you're running you fall asleep and it drains your battery, and what the Switch will do is that when it gets to a point, it will basically, it says it will save, but I don't know if that means it'll save its game or if it will just go into like a hibernation mode, that it will be like the sleep
Or like a
mode.
quick save kind of thing.
Or quick save, like
yeah. I feel like a hibernation mode would be...
Wait, no, I know how to do it. Restore point.
Restore points aren't something that you...
Well, yeah, no, but it'd be kind of like that, right? Because, like...
We're guessing at this point.
Yeah. But
well,
like with the
my
Wii
laptop
U...
does.
I'm just saying, like, for example, with the Wii U,
like
when you play a virtual console, you just tap the screen. Restore point. I understand it's a virtual console. But...
Restore... Well, no,
in that sort of fashion, though.
Well, no. Because restore points are an emulator
type
of thing. A sleep mode makes more sense. Okay, because you have sleep modes in Xbox One and PS4. They both have their sleep modes that you can basically stop a game. It will go into a sleep mode. It won't shut off completely. I think what it is going to be will be something like that. Either that or it will have a feature that it'll trigger a save in your game. It says that when it gets to a certain point on the battery, it will automatically shut off. So that's what makes me think that it goes into a sleep mode and it goes into like a super hibernation mode where it really is like super conserving battery, but still on, and it won't do anything until you plug it.
Yeah, my laptop, if it dies, and it hasn't been like 3 days since I plugged it back in. When I boot it back up, it will bring everything back.
Sure. Yeah. My laptop did that a few episodes ago when we were recording.
Absolutely.
From the power of editing, the listeners never found out, but yes, that happened. So yeah, that's a really cool
I'm really
feature.
happy about that feature, though.
Yeah.
Last one I have on here is that when you were playing the Switch, you can have multiple profiles on. I think
How many
said? Maybe like 5 profiles, something like that. I can't remember. Maybe it was 5. Maybe it was 15. But whenever you are on the system, you're looking at the menu and you start a game up. You will get a little pop-up screen saying which profile do you want to play with, and you select that. In Xbox One, PlayStation 4...
That's how it's in Xbox. And on certain games, whenever you open
that's
the game,
when you
it'll
start
be
the
like,
game up, it'll be like, who do you want to play as? Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. But typically... in general, on PlayStation and on Xbox,
you just go all the way to the left.
You log in, you log into
systems.
a profile, and then you are on the OS with that profile, and then when you start a game, you're on that profile, and if you have that game on and you back out and you want to switch to someone else, you can switch over to another profile, but then you have to then go and close the game out sometimes to do it properly. Sometimes.
Not every time.
Okay.
It depends on the game.
Yeah.
Like for example,
like
Final Fantasy 15 you do.
It'll kick you back out to the main menu of the game.
Some will be like, you've changed profiles. We have to back out.
Yeah, it'll quit out for you. But for example, there was a moment where Donnie had been playing Final Fantasy 15, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get on." I logged out of him and then logged in, but he didn't have the game closed. So I opened the game, and it still had his save on, even though I wasn't on his profile.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, shit.
But had it happen a lot on the Wii U where...
the Wii U is a pain in the ass.
Well, I just don't switch on the Wii U.
But this doesn't sound like it
doesn't
sound like it's going to fix it where, Super Mario 3D World, our save file is under... Tiffy's Me.
Okay.
But most of the other games are under my Me. So every time we boot up 3D World, I just automatically log into my Me. Shit, there's no save file on here. Back out.
You should just start one.
Flip over to her.
Well,
why not?
That's something that is going to be a game by game basis.
Yeah.
I would love it if there were times that they could, like, game developers would come up with a way to sort of merge save files. In games like that where you have single player and multiplayer campaigns that you can like play either way.
Yeah.
Doing it to where you can figure out a way to merge them, that if you are already logged on yours, but then player 2 logs on and they log on to the other character, that they could give you some kind of option to be like, we're here or something like that.
Yeah.
That's all I got. You guys was there anything that you guys have learned in the last week?
We covered what I learned.
Okay.
I got excited for a second. You're like,
I try. I try to get people
excited. What's he going to say?
And then let them, that's my goal, is to get people excited in life and then let them down.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
So, guys, the other day,
What?
nothing happened.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, Brian. Sorry to let you down. Sorry to rain on your parade.
1 week, guys.
I know, it's just like, I'm at that point where I just don't... I'm
good.
almost not even feeling like playing any other game.
I'm gonna go finish paying everything off tomorrow.
I will.
Actually, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be playing much this week. I'm going to be picking up some extra hours and
Yep. Sure.
I'm gonna
keeping myself busy.
I'm gonna put PTO on Friday.
You are?
I will.
Coming over?
Probably.
All right. So we want to do something over here?
Yeah, I think it'll be easier to do it over here. I've got. Let's
Did
see.
you bring Anna?
Well, no, she's gonna be working. Well, here's the problem. Friday, I ordered Zelda through Amazon,
So you have to wait for it to show up.
so I
yeah.
gotta be there when it shows up.
Mm-hmm.
We have to go pick ours up.
You guys have to. Well, you guys are you doing?
I'm going at midnight.
So you're doing midnight Thursday.
I'm going midnight
I'm doing
Thursday.
that midnight.
If I can get off Friday, I will.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be asleep this time.
Oh boy.
Either way, we are gonna be doing something on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, look forward to that.
Yeah.
We'll figure
It's
something
really
out
easy
for it.
with the Elgato. You just put in.
Yeah.
You just sign with your YouTube channel.
Hopefully, no malfunctions.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have something set up for that. Just gotta figure out the timing for
Yeah.
it. And
Mhm.
I gotta get my stuff
Timing.
in. It'd be I mean, I don't know. We'll talk about it after the episode. That's not something that we need to bring up on this episode.
So just let you
Yeah.
guys know, next Friday, if you don't have a Switch and you're not buried in
Then
Zelda,
you're not cool.
then
kidding.
come hang out with us.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. If you're still listening, once again, thank you for listening to us. Also, like I said at the beginning, we are starting a new podcast, the Chat of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there may be some kind of giveaway related to Breath of the Wild. So keep an eye on that.
Keep out for that, dude.
You said getaway. I'm sorry.
I don't know that song at all.
I don't know that song
It's
either.
all right. I'm not that much older than you, Jeremy.
What is that? Is that
Earth,
an
Wind,
actual
and Fire.
song?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no. Okay. If you're on Twitter, you can find. I already put up a Twitter up there for. If you just look up Chat of the Wild at Chat of the Wild, you can follow it there, and then you'll get the update for when we do our first episode, which I believe will go up It'll be the week Wednesday after next. So a week from Wednesday, I believe that we may be able to do an episode. Well, yeah, we'll try to do something.
Oh, I mean, if I get it on midnight,
If we're all gonna have Zelda, I think what we'll probably do is, even if we're hanging out, there's probably gonna be an hour where none of us are gonna talk to each other. We're all just gonna play our own thing.
No.
well, I mean, on Thursday night, I'm gonna get my Switch. I'm gonna give you a hug, Tyler. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you a big hug, and then I'm gonna go home and ignore everyone for about 4 hours, including my fiance.
Actually,
Until I pass out and the damn it, and the Switch saves it because I passed out playing Zelda.
I just remembered we're actually going to record one little episode, the first episode of Chat of the Wild. After this, it'll be a real quick one, sort of an introduction to our Zelda history. I meant to say that before. You're probably not listening to this point, so it's okay. If you are, again, thank you for putting up with us.
God bless
Yeah,
you.
thanks, man.
Follow us on Twitter, JVG Channel.
girls,
now I
boys.
changed it again because I'm really bad at PR. Hopefully, with our new producer that is
JVG
joining us,
Channel?
It's JVG Channel now.
Jab G.
Dean's got to wrangle me in because I go crazy with changing names constantly.
It's all good. It's all
Thank you
good.
for listening.
We outie.
We will talk at you next time.